This will be a revisit of the strange series of events surrounding the death of chartered accountant KEITH Clarke in 2010.
Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them!
The days were steaming hot and the nights were endlessly long as the social and political tension built in May of 2010. There were whispers that the man who was at the center of the national crisis, the infamous Dudus, had issued threats to two cabinet members and the female spouse of another. Dudus expected the political hierarchy of the Jamaica Labour Party to protect him from extradition, as he and those street elements in Western Kingston had protected the vote for the JLP over many years. As Dudus cowered in the days leading up to the security forces breaking into Tivoli Gardens with deadly effect, many inside the shuttered community actually believed it would not happen. And a few days later, on the 27th of May, it reached Uptown. During the ongoing search for Dudus, chartered accountant KEITH Clarke was killed at his Kirkland Close home in Red Hills, St. Andrew, when 100 soldiers and a handful of police personnel raided his residence. The shooting and explosions lasted for about an hour, according to neighbors. Reports at the time said that the Jamaica Defence Force personnel, acting on intelligence, went there in search of coke. When the shooting ended, the accountant was shot 21 times, mostly to the back. He died inside the home he shared with his wife and a daughter. 3 Jamaica Defence Force soldiers were charged with his murder 2 years later, on the 30th of July 2012. The soldiers were indicted by Director of Public Prosecutions Paula Llewellyn. The murder trial of the 3 soldiers was postponed on the 13th of October 2013 until the 9th of March 2015 due to the chikungunya illness on the part of one of the defense lawyers. On the 9th of March 2015, the trial was rescheduled for October 12 that year, after the Director of Public Prosecutions acceded to request from attorneys for the soldiers that the trial be delayed pending the completion of the West Kingston Commission of Inquiry. On the 12th of October 2015, the trial was again rescheduled, this time to February 8 of 2016, pending the completion of the West Kingston Commission of Inquiry. On the 19th of September 2016, the trial was again pushed back to February 6, 2017, this for undisclosed reasons. In September of 2017, the trial was again delayed, this time because of the unavailability of Dr. Dinesh Rayo, the former consultant pathologist to the Ministry of National Security. At the time the trial was set to get underway in April of 2018, the attorney representing the soldiers presented immunity certificates and argued that his clients could not be tried. The lawyer dropped a bombshell when he revealed in court that the soldiers were granted immunity from prosecution by former Security Minister Peter Bunting on the 22nd of February 2016, almost 6 years after the incident. The certificates were granted to Corporal Odell Buckley, Lance Corporal Greg Tingling, and Private Arnold Henry, some 4 years after they were charged with Clarke's murder. In halting the trial, after Clarke's widow Claudette challenged the immunity granted to the soldiers, Justice Brown told the court at the time that it was not for him to determine the legality of the actions of then Minister of National Security Peter Bunting. Director of Public Prosecutions Paula Llewellyn had argued that Bunting had overreached and interfered in the matter when he sanctioned the immunity certificates. Llewellyn had also described the decision by Bunting as a most unusual exercise of authority. The matter was sent to the Constitutional Court, which in November of 2019 heard arguments in the challenge to the legality of the certificates of immunity brought by widow Claudette Clarke. The court then handed down its ruling on the 18th of February, nearly 2 years after the trial was halted in April of 2018. The ruling said that the 3 Jamaica Defence Force soldiers will have to stand trial. The court ruled that immunity certificates granted to the trio in 2016 by Bunting were invalid, null and void. In announcing the court's decision, Justice Leighton Pusey, who was part of a 3-judge panel that heard the challenge, said the granting of immunity was manifestly unfair and unreasonable, and as such the soldiers must stand trial for Clarke's murder. The certificates were issued by Bunting under the Emergency Powers Act, under which several states of emergency are now in force. Since the ruling was handed down, Bunting has stated that he received legal advice before he issued the good faith certificates in 2016. Bunting, in a statement to the media, said that having acted on the advice he received, he could not have responsibly taken an administrative decision to deny the soldiers access to the certificates of good faith. Now, interesting days ahead as I look forward to see how this trial unfolds.
Teach them! Hey, yo, yellow! Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them. Right here. Warlord representing.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below. Remember to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. Follow me on social media and check out the suggested videos on screen. This is Teach saying, until next time, walk good, my friends.